scam artists.
Ponzi schemes.
Ponzi scheme.
Fraudsters. Scam artists. Ponzi schemes. Hucksters. 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 Fraudsters. Scam artists. Ponzi. Hucksters.
Oh my gosh.
Fraudsters.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Dano Crypto live stream. It is Thursday night. It is 8:50. We are hanging out. What's going on? Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, and guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks. My name is Daniel Curtis Hughes. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, I show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So we are going to get into the most recent crypto news here on this live stream. Hope you guys are tuning in. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are getting through the week good. And you are completing your goals. You're checking off your to-do list. And you're making progress in whatever you guys are doing. I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to motivate myself. Gosh, you know, staying consistent is the key. And sometimes even if you don't feel like doing something, sometimes you have to kind of push through. And not to say that I don't feel like doing this right now, because I love talking about crypto, I love doing these live streams, and I love chatting with you guys. So if you don't mind, hit the like button, smash the like button, destroy the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this on Twitter, and we are going to get into the news of Tether depegging just a little bit. So there's some issues with Curve here, and we'll just get into the news. So with the Bitcoin market is once again in turmoil, and the reason is an old acquaintance. No, not the U.S. Federal Reserve, but the worries of rumors about Tether stablecoin USDT. Anyone who has been active in the Bitcoin crypto market for a while knows that rumors about USDT's lack of backing are part of every bear market, and this bear market seems to mean it particularly well, as the Tether FUD is now making a reappearance in this cycle. So just a year ago, we had CoffeeZilla make a video about the Tether FUD, and he dived into a pretty good investigation of the founders and of the exchange that it's connected with, which is Bitfinex, if I can remember. Yeah, Bitfinex is the exchange that is connected pretty closely with the owners of with the creators of Tether, and there's a lot of loose ends that come into that story. It's a lot. So I would suggest going to CoffeeZilla's video and watching that video about Tether to learn a little bit more. And so getting into this, so as as New BTC reported earlier today, USDT has slightly lost its peg to the US dollar as Curve 3 pool has lost its balance. The reason for this is that whales are selling USDT and trading it for USDC as well as DAI. However, according to Tether CTO Paulo Arduino, the company is ready to redeem any amount 1-to-1 against the US dollar. So historically, the depegging of USDT is not an uncommon occurrence. Samson Mao, CEO of Bitcoin-focused company, writes that analyst Miles Deutscher has a similar view. He explained, the Tether FUD is always the FUD bottom. It's what they pull out when there's nothing left. So we're going to be going up soon, is his prediction. So analyst Mike Deutscher has a similar view. He explained, fun fact, stablecoin FUD often marks local bottoms, and shared the following chart. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Just-in hedge funds have targeted Tether, borrowing hundreds of millions in loans to short USDT since Terra Luna collapse. That's that news right there. We can see that we can zoom into this chart so we can see here. Yeah, that is interesting. I like that. Okay, so yeah, so basically what it's getting into is that the any kind of FUD with stablecoins, especially Tether, means that it could be a bottom indicator for the market. And you could be putting in some nice buy orders here. So let's get back into it here. So this is when, yeah, hedge funds targeted Tether right here. And then last week, Tether FUD was the highest it's been in 6 months. That was right here. And then we saw, and that was around a price point of 16,500. And then we saw that price move up all the way to as high as 24,000. And then so much a conversation going around the USDC DPEG this weekend. Oh, I remember that. That was, yep, March 13, 23. And then, yeah, so then we saw a move up to the upside as far as 28,500. So yeah, so it correlates pretty well. So as so Bitcoin signal for the Bitcoin or bottom signal for the Bitcoin price, as can be seen in the chart, the Tether FUD first surfaced at the end of June 2022. News emerged that hedge fund capital management was shorting Tether after the Terra ecosystem stablecoin Terra USD collapsed. And then also, you know, understanding the arbitrage of basically, you know, selling, you know, knowing that you can get, you know, USDT at different prices, and then borrowing it against other assets, and then basically to you know, up your bag. It only, and you know, what was explained to something in a video that I was watching recently earlier today is that, you know, it doesn't make sense to do it unless you obviously have like big amounts. But then there was a particular account and a wallet that, or it was a bot that was running that basically did this like $20 million transaction only to make $3 at the end of the whole process, you know, looking at it on chain, you know, all the different transactions that it went through just to up the bag of $3. So it just, sometimes it just doesn't seem sustainable. It doesn't seem like that is, and that's with bots running, that's with front running bots. So but also, you know, traders and people with, you know, high liquidity are doing this in ways where, you know, they're looking at a coin price on a certain exchange, and then they are seeing where there's discrepancies in the market maker where others are are trading. So if we get into the actual overall markets right now, we are on the hourly sitting pretty red. I know Caspa was seeing a pump here, and now we're starting to go down a little bit on that. Tommy was something that TommyNet was something that came up just a couple days ago. That saw a bit of a rise, but now it's on a little low downtrend here. Stacks 1.7%, Ape down 1.1%. If we want to look at Tether right now, Tether is back to it looks like it's back to $1. If we look here, it only, yeah, it's at 0.99 cents. It looks like it's going back to $1, like it's pegging again. And yeah, this is Bitcoin to Tether. So if we're looking, yeah, flip those. Yeah, it's getting back to $1. It's getting back to $1 there, but it didn't even depeg that much. It's not like it depegged like UST, where UST went to like 40 cents or something like that. You know, that was pretty bad. That was where people were freaking out, especially the people that had a lot of money on Terra Station and were, you know, staking it and, you know, getting that high yield. Sometimes that high yield is too good to be true. It is too good to be true. So it's interesting with this, with the Tether FUD, if it could be a bottom signal for us here. So if we look at Bitcoin right now, it is sitting at 25,480. So it looks like we're going back down just a little bit. We did recover. If we're looking on the hourly here, or let's go to the hourly. So here is where we saw that nasty candle, that 3.6%, 4% drop. And then we recovered just, let's see how much we recovered here. Let's go here. So we recovered up about 3.3%. We almost recovered that dip, but now we're going back down just a little bit. But if we can see here with these moves, we have a little bit. We can see 2 swoops here. Another one here. So we've hit that bottom and recovered. Hit a bottom, recover, sideways, hit a bottom, recover. So it looks like we're just kind of chopping down here on these levels. And we can see this is a good chart to look at if you're looking at the hourly, to where you can see price movement. And we have some more. So let's see, Michigan consumer sentiment. So I don't know if that is going to be any type of important news that we'll have to keep in check here. I'm not familiar with that. So, but I think in the next couple weeks, we're going to really have to keep a finger on the dial with the XRP case. And so we had with the XRP case, we had the Hinman emails dissected, and there's a lot in there. It has to do with a speech that the prior SEC chairman did that explained how Ethereum in its present state and how the staking is and just how it's run. It's not a security, which would contradict and also precede the case against XRP with Gary Gensler being the chairman. And also, it just puts a whole flashlight on Gary Gensler and his way that he's operating the SEC and how it's structured, which Congress has actually taken into account with a bill to restructure the SEC to have 6 chair seats, and to where there's a better balance of power, and there's not conflict of interest, which is honestly happening right now. And we have Gary probably getting pushed by the banks, the Federal Reserve, and who knows who else to basically do this Operation Choke Point and kill crypto in the United States, where they're taking off and on ramps to our banks. They're making it harder for the most popular crypto exchanges in the United States to operate with clear, concise rules, even though they have reached out. Coinbase, Brian Armstrong has specifically in a Wall Street Journal interview said that they have reached out. They did reach out to Gary Gensler. They wanted to actually have personal meetings with them and make sure that they were doing things properly. They did not want to meet with Coinbase. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's a true statement that Gary Gensler and the SEC would not meet with Coinbase to discuss proper regulation for their company. I think that's bullcrap. I think that's crazy. And all the while, Gary Gensler's meeting privately and secretly with Sam Bankman-Fried, which was the biggest Ponzi scheme scammer in the entire space. So it just shows you who is in the pockets and in the pants of Gary Gensler. So it's crazy. So with looking at this, we see that Bitcoin can recover. It can still recover on bad news, and with the Tether FUD, with the depegging, we're just seeing just a little bit of a downturn. But honestly, I think we'll be able to recover back up to these levels that we were just at not that long ago. We were just close to 26. Passing that 27,000 mark here. We were past 27,000 right here at June 23rd, and or sorry, June 8th. I was looking at the wrong number there. So yeah, I mean, we could easily get back to those levels, but obviously, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of FUD on the market with trading and putting in, if you're leverage trading, putting in shorts and longs, and you're trying to time that, it would just be careful. And honestly, these are just good levels to DCA. If you're an investor, if you're just a person who is just a retail trader, you just want to get into the market, this is perfect time to just start setting dollar amounts that you want to buy on. Okay, so here's the thing. The whole point of this channel is to educate people about crypto. So, and in turn, I'm learning and researching and getting educated myself. So it's a win-win. It's killing two birds with one stone. Or I would say, it's getting multiple tomatoes with one seed. And so I think that you have to have a plan. You have to set a frequency of what you want to do with DCA and dollar cost averaging. So, I had a strategy set when I first started investing in crypto, that every time I would get a specific check from one of my sources of income, specifically drum lessons, I would take that portion of cash and I would DCA into multiple different cryptos, and this was when I, had Voyager open. So I would, DCA a little bit into Ethereum. I'd DCA a little bit into Cardano, and just, you get the point. So, but that it was always the same amount, it was $100 and $100 every, I think it was like every week or 2 weeks or something like that. So, and it can be different for you. You can say, hey, I have a budget to be able to invest, $50 to $100 a week, or even more. And then it cuts out the guessing in the market. It gives you an opportunity to get good buy-ins each time that the market is doing something. You don't have to worry about price, because the price could be 16, the price could be what it is right now, 25,473, and then the next day, obviously it's going to be something a little bit different. It might be down a little bit more. So then if you didn't, so say you had $1,000 to invest. You're like, I'm gonna put $1,000 in right now into Bitcoin. It might not be the best move. It might be better that you want to take that $1,000 and actually spread out the buys through the week. Take $150 each day, and just like and set it up that way. And it doesn't have to be all just one coin. You can take $1,000 and just with $1,000. I can make a video on that to say, hey, if you had $1,000 right now, what should I invest in? What should I build my bags on? And I can give you a good list of those. So we actually probably will do that video. I think that'd be a fun video. If you had $1,000 today, what would you invest in? And timing, with the narratives of the market and what the trends are. That's what you have to. That's the first step. You got the cash. Okay, cool. You got that. So now the next step is that you're going to go and you're going to research. You're going to say, hey, all right, what's trending right now? What's something that is building up momentum and is going to get into mainstream attention in the next couple months, maybe in the next couple years. You have to think long term. You can think short term, but also you have to think long term when you're DCA, and you got to think, okay, what's big right now? Or what has been the biggest markets that have had the most money put into it? And it's entertainment, it's music, it's video games, it's it's just like it's all that stuff that we love as consumers, basically, people, just to spend our money on. It's something that we've done for years and years. So think about video games. I was giving this example to my wife. I was like, what is something, that every kid is like begging or asking their mom for or dad for. Is some type of video game thing or some type of entertainment thing. It's just it's classic. I did the same thing with my mom. I was like, mom, the new blah blah blah. There's something blah, and it's gonna be like that with crypto and crypto gaming and these different virtual realities, metaverse, whatever is gonna be the most popular. It's gonna have that type of movement. So with anything like that, it's going to see a lot of money because you're going to have parents being confused and being like, okay, I guess I got to get into this stuff. I guess I got to do it. So it's going to be the catalyst for sure. I definitely agree with Alex Becker. He's been making videos recently, again, talking about how the gaming sector in crypto and metaverse is going to, 10x, 20x, in the next couple of years. You have to DCA in now, and that's the whole point. You have to go through, do your research, find these projects, and, just see what you can find. And don't invest any amount of money that you're not willing to lose. For example, I have my money in Voyager. I don't know if I'm going to get that back. I might get a portion, but now that they're bankrupt, I've kind of accepted that I might not get that back. So you have to know that in investing in any markets. Nothing is guaranteed. If you're investing, markets can go up and down. So let's look at how just the overall market is right now as we speak. We have Bitcoin at $25,449. We got Ethereum at $1,660. Tether is sitting at 0.9992. It's trying to peg back to that dollar. And we'll see what the Tether magicians are doing in the background. If they're selling Bitcoin, if they're swapping stables and doing something in the background, who knows? Tether is literally like the liquidity provider for trading pairs and loans and all the things in crypto. It's crazy. It's got a $83 billion market cap, but I will say, something interesting was mentioned, and I think it was Ivan. Ivan mentioned, I think it was Ivan on Tech. So there's $83 billion of market cap and total value, TVL, I guess, with Tether. And so if all of that were to move into something else, because obviously all of that money, if say it depegged, and then Tether all of a sudden was just not the thing we used in crypto, then it would go to Ethereum. It would go to Bitcoin. It could go to XRP. It could go to Cardano. So it's like basically it frees up the liquidity to go to these other projects. So in a sense, Tether falling apart would not necessarily be a bad thing in the it would be bad in the short term for sure. It would definitely cause some chaos, but I would think that if Ivan is correct, then it would do a repositioning of liquidity in the markets to where Bitcoin would probably actually gain more dominance, and ETH more dominance as well, if a lot of that was split up into those two. So it's always about like, so right now, BTC dominance is almost getting close to 50%. It's at 47.9% right now. ETH dominance is at 19%. The gas fees right now in ETH are 19 Gwei, so it's pretty cheap right now. If you were on Uniswap and you wanted to make a trade here, you could swap. Let's see what the gas fee is truly. Let's look at it. Let's check it out. Man, I'm so surprised that people are not popping in this stream. I've been talking about some cool stuff here. Guys, I have to pop in these streams a little bit more. All right, so if we look here, I think, let's see what the gas fees are. Gas fees are approximately $4.27. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, so if you're wanting to do some meme coin trading right now, I think it'd be a good time to do it. Speaking of meme coin trading, if you went to Morales Money and looked at what's picking up traction right now with experienced buyers, you have Refund, you have Inu. Look, Tether's on this list, Pepe, and then look, oh, we got our friend Ben here. So I got, there's just some cool things coming up in the works for Dano Crypto here in the back end. I'm making these videos and just trying to build up the community, trying to talk to you guys directly. I want you guys to get to know me and get to know what I'm about, and eventually you will see what is going to break here in a couple weeks. Really excited. So talking about bencoin, we have some really cool news with bencoin. They're really with the Ben Nation, the Ben Foundation, the whole ecosystem, the 4 pillars, their whole mission. I think they're doing a really good job with trying to build a good narrative for crypto, good mainstream adoption and regulation, education, and clear I think clear, concise intention on just what they're trying to do. And I think the whole mission is to just build crypto adoption and awareness and good structured regulation and guidance. So with that, with Ben's influence and them getting partnerships, they're building up. I think there's 2 partnerships that they're going to be announcing very soon. There's also going to be they're working with a lobbying company in DC right now with because I think Ben, they were really trying to propose a bill and fund a bill, but I think that it just became too expensive for them to see through with that. So I think with the Ben Foundation and with them actually having a currency that they can back with their mission, I think it'd be something they have more of a chance to convince regulators in the United States to be crypto-friendly United States and crypto be like this. Right now, it's being like this. And everything is being cut off, and we're going to eventually. And I think there are smart people in the government and in the United States that understand that we can't do this to ourselves when it comes to innovation, whatever it is. Right now, it's crypto. Right now, innovation and tech, it's the most popular right now is crypto. 100%. That's why there's so much liquidity in these companies like BlackRock and just companies that have billions of dollars of assets that they have in control, and they are investing into crypto. You can't be fooled. I'm just gonna leave on this note. You cannot be fooled by these people. I mean, even I'm getting FUD on my page and on my shorts, on my videos, where people are telling me that it's no chance. You're getting fooled. You're going to be the exit liquidity for all these people that are going to dump on you when you think it's going up, blah, 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 blah. And honestly, I'm not falling for it because I've seen the markets. I've seen what it's done. I've seen what it can do for people, and it can change your life if you just don't feed into the FUD. So I'm a long-term person when it comes to crypto. I really do believe that if you are building and you are actually trying to do something in the space, regardless, like if you're not just investing in the space, but you want to build a business, you want to be in crypto because you know that like there's going to be sustainability in it because it has to do with monetary systems. It has to do with supply and demand, consumerism in a way, because it's we're offering products, services, but also innovation, and all of that combined in a package for us to be able to explore. We just can't be fooled. We can't be fooled by the people like the Sherman. Brad Sherman, or I can't remember whatever Sherman guy that he's the worst type of person to be talking about crypto on television. Like, he has no idea what he's talking about. And it's a shame. It's just it really honestly is a shame that we have these people in suits that think they're smarter than us when it comes to this stuff. They have no clue. They have absolutely no clue. People like us have been on the forefront of tech before they have, and honestly, they just have people that are like us tell them on the back end what to invest in, and then they seem smart, but really they're not. That's just my personal opinion. So on that, guys, I think this has been a long enough stream. Definitely got to get some more people in here on the live chat, and we can have just a live open discussion. I want to have a format to where we can build up this community. I can know what you guys are doing. It helps me to do more research and kind of know what the community is into, and yeah, just want to hang out with you guys and chat. So I'm gonna leave it on that note. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and be blessed. Peace.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, 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 hucksters, 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 hucksters.